All right, welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman. Oh, I'm telling you, I am feeling good. And before we even get ready for this new installment of Cricket Tuesday, Nick, we got the red, white, and blue, you know what I'm saying? Cricket for Americans, actually gray, hat. And you see me wearing my festive America shirt because USA, actually, USA should have won today, but they didn't. And we're talking about the World Cup. Nick, let me ask you a question. Honestly, I have a theory, newly formed. All world leaders need to listen to me. Get all of them together. Get all Kim Jong-il. Give me some. What's his name? Some Trump, some Biden too. Give me some Irani. Give me all of them. Give me all of them. All right. No more wars. No more sanctions. You know what we do? You know what we do? We'll get behind our sports team because there's nothing like the World Cup. There's nothing like the Olympic. Can you imagine if that's how we resolve conflicts, Nick? If it was like, you know what? We're sending the USA basketball team. We would always send the USA basketball, by the way. That's who represents us. USA basketball team. You know what I'm saying?
They just lost the #1 ranking. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know. But that's how we should solve things. But Nick, no matter what's going on, and it's so funny, over the last few months because of the elections going on, obviously politics, it's been so much tension. But every time the World comes around, every time the World Cup comes around, bro, everybody just patriotic. Everyone's patriotic. Everybody's rocking it. USA. You know, they love it. That's what I'm saying. That's how you solve everything. Politics, wars, you know, everything. Just sports, World Cup, after World Cup, Cricket World Cup. That's what USA, by the way. Ooh, putting in some work. You know what I mean? Just that's what we need to do. And I'm so excited for the USA men team who has a chance at the World Cup, even though they stuck us in the bracket of death. But USA is also known for doing one thing, Nick. And you know what they're known for doing? What? Choking! And that's a topic of today's subject. Choking! We're chokers, Nick. We're chokers. Choke. USA. All right? We're chokers. It's unacceptable. Didn't the what do you call it? Didn't our dream team, the men's basketball team, lose to like Zimbabwe or something last time in the Olympics or something crazy like that? And one of the open, like, what's going on? What's going on? The Greeks or somebody beat us? I'm like, what? We're chokers, bro. We're chokers. But USA is not the only chokers. Nick, would you like to talk about who's known for choking in the world of cricket?
I do, but I just want to say one thing. I just found this out right now. The Welsh soccer team, they've only gone to the World Cup twice in their entire illustrious history. 1958, 2022, and they just tied U.S.
Chokers! We're chokers!
Deplorable.
Disgusting.
Speaking about choking and I think it's me. I curse all the teams I root for. I'm just saying. Speaking of choking, speaking of World Cups, we got a request here from the resident troll, not against us, but against anything that's not Australia. Jihan, you know we love you. And he said, you know, you like the World Cup. I got one of the all-time South Africa choke jobs of all time. All time. And he talks about how 92 they got screwed. We reacted to that. How 96 they had a good team, but they weren't able to get it done. But 1999 in England is their, he said, a really, really great chance. Obviously, they got back from the apartheid thing some years before that. But basically, he said Australia, first of all, they had lost 2 matches. They ended up winning the last 7 to get to the tournament or whatever, which they were able to do. They beat South Africa in a very, very close match. Huge knock by Steve Waugh, I believe it was. And then it came to this semifinal match. And we're not going to talk about what happened in the semifinal match because we're going to react to some highlights from it. But he says that this is one of the biggest choke jobs of all time. And that every cricket fan is very familiar with this choke job. So let us know in the comment section if you were not aware of it or if you were aware of it, whatever it is. We're going to react to. It's a longer video, but we're going to react to the highlights, I'm guessing it is, of this ODI match. This is ODI World Cup. Obviously, this was before T20 World Cup existed in 1999. And I have sympathy for South Africa because those are the teams I root for, the ones that choke immensely. Okay, immensely. Doesn't matter when we're recording a video. One of my teams is coming off a choke job every single time, and it's kind of ridiculous. So I understand, I sympathize, but I also misery loves company, and I need some company. I really, really do. So we're gonna absolutely check this out. Please don't forget, do your best to help us out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know what you're thinking about this reaction, this video.
Nick,
And this guy's already losing it. He can't help himself. He can't go a minute without talking.
It just drives me crazy. First and foremost, Dr. Jihan is our resident troll. You know what? I think Dr. Jihan has his doctorate in trolling because he's an expert troll. He is an expert.
Was that a Nick joke?
That was oh my pun? Gosh. Oh, I'm hanging out with you too much. I'm hanging out with you too much.
Oh my gosh. Hypocrite.
Nick, nothing will ever, when I tell you ever, Nick, I mean, South Africa, if it wasn't because they're known for choking, I literally would have started like hashtag lock them up. I would have hit a lock them up because I would have said, bro, they threw that game. How did they lose that game? I'm watching the World Cup thinking to myself, what is going on here? What Pakistan must have some big pockets because South Africa just threw this game. And I would have said, listen, if it's 1 or 2 games, then you would say, oh no, they're throwing the game, match fixing. But when it's consistent like this, okay, fine, it's choking. But honestly, Nick, something that off, let us know in the comments. Has South Africa actually ever been investigated for match fixing? The players, the coaches? Because, I mean, listen, some of these just sound unbelievable to me. Like, are you serious right now?
Can you not go a few minutes without blaming someone for match fixing? Right. Oh my goodness gracious. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out. I'm glad Gabe got that off his, off his mind and was able to. He feels better now. His therapy session is in session here, and we're gonna go ahead and check this out. Like I said, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's see what all of this madness is. South Africa versus Australia. Edgbaston. June 17th. I know I butchered that. All right, here we go.
Only 4 days after their last meeting, South Africa and Australia squared up to each other once again. The action started
the
very first over.
Early wicket. Oh, there's Crania. Watch out.
Wow, that just flicked off the glove, bro. Barely.
Yeah, it did.
I would DRS that. Oh.
Skyrocket. Oh, right in front of the boundary? Oh no, I thought he caught that. I was like, whoa.
That was gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, holy cow. I didn't see the little skinny string out there for the boundary. He's got a kangaroo. The Kangaroos in England.
In the 14th over.
Oh!
Ponting, say it ain't so. He must not have got enough wood on that because that ball just deadened off his bat.
It did.
Jihan had a request for an Alan Donald video. We'll get to that one later.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty. What a ball.
Yeah, that's one with when you're the batter, you're like, did I really just do that? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, I mean, that was one of the easiest catches you're gonna get in the slip. Not super easy, but one of the easiest. Oh. Wow, so you got 4 relatively early wickets. There's Donald with the catch, too. He's everywhere. That Callis there. Oh, I thought they were going to catch it. That would be impressive. What is with that?
In the one-day arena.
That thing out there, man. Someone's going to run into it and hurt themselves.
Oh,
I don't care what's behind the boundary. Jeez Louise. Reminds me of Monument Park, the original one in Yankee Stadium, when you run into the statues.
Right. Oh!
Oh my God.
Oh! Steve Wall, more than just a photographer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Just pumping him.
You can't help yourself.
You know, I'm feeling a little
That
spicy.
That was statuesque right there.
Gone.
That was not statuesque.
That was actually a very good ball. Oh, Pollock.
Pollock
forced the breakthrough, and that opened the floodgates for South Africa.
Past the keeper. Instead, he just got it straight into Boucher's gloves.
Oh, that's LBW.
Oh! Wow. Did he get 2 in the same over?
Back to back and belly to belly.
Wow, that's a beautiful ball right there. The batter did almost everything he could right there, but look at the umpire. Oh
Look
my
at that
gosh, the
splash.
black jacket. Wow, with the white floppy hat. Oh,
Oh, wow, what a catch.
Crania caught it.
That was such an awkward shot.
I won't say it. Crania. I am not a fan of these. Oh my gosh, Yorker right there. Take that.
Oh, bowled him.
There's some beautiful
Bowled
wickets
him.
in this innings right here. Look at that.
Wow.
It just completely tied him up. I mean, he had no answer. I don't like the jumpsuit jerseys, but I'm kind of digging South Africa's jersey. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, another back-to-back.
Did you just call them jumpsuit jerseys? I love it. Jumpsuit jerseys.
I don't know how you describe those. Those things are crazy.
Oh, ballad.
It's like almost like a windbreaker type top too.
Hey, man, you know, back in the 90s, bro. You know what I mean? That's crisscross style. Baggy. We're trendsetters, you know what I mean? Baggy clothes, baggy clothes.
Crisscross gonna make you jump.
And oh,
not that time.
and down goes Bevan. Down goes Bevan, bro. They got bowled out. Nick, Australia got bowled out.
Even if it's the last over, you gotta love it when you bowl out your opponent.
Oh yeah, they didn't even get their full complement of over. To be fair, it was only 4 balls left, right? But still, look, fans going home. Fans going, fake fans. You stay in the stands. You suffer. That's what attitude. Anything can happen.
He still has the faith, yeah.
Absolutely.
But they're dejected.
Really, 29 for nil. Oh,
30 for
30 for nil.
31, boundary. 33, yeah.
Oof.
I mean, that was just too
nice.
easy.
He got him LBW, but no, he bowled him. Oh.
He said, good luck getting this.
Is that the wrong end? I think that was the wrong end. Oh.
The Australian put some English on it. Oh.
Ooh. Look at the English on that ball. No, celebrations have always been there, Nick.
More fire. But that was a little extra right there.
Oh, what a beautiful ball. No way. Oh! Three times. Oh, my. Oh,
It's a
my.
hat trick, though. But it is 3 of them. Wow.
Listen, you take 3 wickets in any match, and it's a hat trick, my friend.
At that point, you're an Australia fan. You're like, okay, we're back in it right now.
It was up to Callis and Rhodes to lead the chase.
Oh, they lost 4.
Oof. And
my gosh, they're halfway through. They're past halfway through, and they got way less than half the runs they need.
That is crazy. And they're down 4 wickets.
It. Like the 30s and 40s and 30s and 40s, you scored a lot of runs. I get that, but man, you got to have wickets in hand.
Rhodes. Oh, Rhodes.
6.
Oh, is it that one? This could be out.
Ah.
Yes, he's got him. Bevan's there.
Yeah, take the 6. I'm going to take the wicket.
Ooh.
Bevan is coming off the boundary.
Man, they put a
40th
lot of
over.
runs. They put a lot of runs those last 10 or 12 overs, though. Wow.
Wow.
Australians have struck and now
10
only
overs.
need-
all the pressure really
They only need, what, 73 runs on.
in the air. It's lobbing down the ground. And he's dropped
Oh!
Oh,
He dropped the ashes.
He seemed to pick that one up. They back for the third. It was such a gentle push. I don't think Rifle thought it was going anywhere.
But they still need, what, 50 runs on 6 overs.
Oh, disrespectful.
Wow.
What a shot.
That's one of the biggest. Oh, you got to love it. Going, and gone.
Ooh.
No, don't be conservative
Oh.
about it.
Oh. They're like, for the love of Pete, how many more overs does Warren have?
Yeah, seriously. Has he hit 10 yet? Wow.
46th over.
Oh.
Oh, there's a boundary. 180. 180 for 6. Getting exciting. Bold. Wow. 183. So that's.
Oh my gosh. Did he really do that?
Wow. That
Oh
ball
my-
was. Dude, they had pace
Yeah.
on it. It was a wild wow. And then it just turned when it hit the ground. That was wild.
With South Africa needing
Oh
24
my
runs
gosh.
from 44.
24. 24-14. That's doable. Especially because of that. Oh. 20 off 13.
20 off
Okay.
13. Oh gosh. Oh!
Wow. Ah, wow. That's just brutal.
What's with the haircut, huh? Jeez.
That was just sheer pace. Because that was middle stump, bro. That was just sheer pace. And the bat was right there where the ball would have been. But he was too late. Oh, full toss gets demolished the way it should. But,
Oh! Oh my gosh.
oh.
Are
What
they
a-
serious right now?
South Africa, why? Why? Okay, I'm going to call match fixing right now. Oh.
I can't
Wait,
tell
he
if
hit it with his hand.
Did his hand? No, he hit the ball. I think the ball hit it
No.
first.
Ball hit it first. Yeah,
but
ball hit it
it
first.
looks like his hand touched it. But yeah, the ball hit it first.
Yeah.
Wow, that was close. Oh, full toss.
And
Oh!
oh, dispatch for 6.
Oh, he dropped the World Cup. And for a 6, yeah. Wow, insult to
It would,
injury.
because it wouldn't have been a 6, because it would have been short.
Well, I don't know. It was pretty high, but it looks like he gave it a little shove for sure, a little push.
10 off of 7. 10 off of 7. Oh man. 10 runs to win, 7
That
balls.
is crazy. That
Just a single. There you go. So you need 9 off of 6 balls. Easily doable here.
it's doable. There's a boundary.
Boundary.
5 off 5.
5 off 5. 5 off 5. Nick, what do you think the chances of winning a game if you need 5 off 5? Honestly,
The chances, I would say 80%. 80, 85%.
that stupid predictor thing. I'd
Yeah.
say 80%, 85. Oh!
There's another boundary. Okay,
So
so what are the
he-
chances now? Getting 1 run off 4 balls. 99.9?
99.999.
Do they need 2 runs or just 1 run?
They need 1 run to win. They're tied right now.
Oh, they're tied right now. Yeah, duh.
They need 1 run.
But they have
99.99.
they only have 1 wicket in hand.
Doesn't matter, bro. It's 1 run. You've got 4 balls. You can literally take a dot ball. You need 1 run. You're not even taking a big shot.
I know, but what I'm saying is the bowler is at a huge disadvantage, but at this point, pressure-wise, the bowler almost has more advantage because he can just go for that wicket each time. You lose the wicket, boom, you're out of it. Oh my gosh. I know they don't have an advantage. I'm just saying. Oh my, what is the partner doing? You just need one. You don't need three.
Oh,
Is that Donald?
that was almost.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, you just got your bacon saved.
3 balls remaining. Cruiser on strike. There it is. They go. This will be out surely.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Match fixing.
Oh my gosh.
Match fixing. No. 2 runouts back to back. Match fixing. I want those guys investigated. Oh my, Nick, there's no.
Oh wow. So let me just talk for a second here. So first of all, Cronje is documented that Cronje, the captain, I'm not sure if he was a captain then. It was documented that he did accept match fixing and he got kicked out, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if it was this World Cup. I can't remember. I watched the documentary. I got to watch it again because obviously I can't remember the specifics. But that's kind of what I was saying. I get it's not an advantage. I understand the batter has all the advantage there. I get that. But the one thing is, I guess what I'm trying to say is the one thing that the bowler has going for them is we just need to get 1 wicket. Not like 2 wickets or 3 wickets. We just need 1 wicket. I know that's easier said than done. Right. But right there. So the ball before, Donald goes off a little too early, almost gets run out. And then he gets ultra conservative. You can't tell me he didn't freeze in that moment. He absolutely got disabled in that moment because he sees his partner going, once he gets past the halfway point, you got to go. And he just absolutely froze. Ultimate hesitation. And that ended up costing him because more than likely, they probably could have got that run and won it that way. I've seen really bad ending to matches, but this is going to the final of the World Cup. This is South Africa that still has yet to win any kind of World Cup. We know it's going to be a choke video because of the pretenses from Jihan. But Gabe, what's the line from Switch? Not like this. Not like this.
Nick, listen, I know I say it a lot, but if there's not a more blatant case of match fixing, I don't know what is. Back to back
every time.
Bro, come on. Back to back, they try to give up the game on the same thing, a run out. It's not like, whoa. It's not even like they actually even got caught. They gave it up on a run out twice. Match fixing. Arrest them. Put them all in jail. Are you serious? Ban them for life. Look, there's no way. No, what you need 1 run off of 4 balls and you lose that game? There's no way. There's no way. That tells you that was match fixing. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And this is why people like myself and other conspiracy theorists see stuff like this and say, there's no way. There's no way. I could see if he crushed it and got caught on the boundary, Nick. But twice, you ran. Bro, the guy ran when the ball was maybe 3 feet away from him. The first one on the missed hit. What was he doing? What was he? They didn't already confirm and say, hey, we got 4 balls. We just need 1 to sneak through. Don't risk it into at least the very last ball. Nick, no. Match fixing. I don't want to hear it. It's match fixing. This is the most blatant case of match fixing I've ever seen in my life. Period. Brutal.
So he got in trouble for match fixing against an India match in, I think, 2000. So around that time period with an Indian bookie. That's crazy.
Whoa. What are you trying to say? Australians don't have bookies? Seriously?
No. I'm saying you're playing against India. Is it just like he went to the local, the local bookie that was closest to his hotel room? I mean, if it was played in India, at least, really, you're not even going to try to, have some kind of restraint? Like, you have your dinner, and then you go to the most closest bookie office? Like, how much are you going to give me for throwing this match tomorrow? Really? That's what I'm trying to say. But
actually,
with this match right here, that is absolutely insane. 1 run on 4 balls. You got 2 boundaries on the first 2 balls. That's amazing. 1 run on 4 balls. It's done. It's over. Yeah. All the credit to Australia for continuing on. I'm pretty sure Australia won the entire World Cup that year. Yeah. How could you not? Shane Warne coming in like an animal, for crying out loud. Yeah. The other guys getting those wickets. They put up a 213 score, which is very chaseable. And according to Jihan's notes, it got to be a flatter wicket. So it should have been even easier to chase that, probably by the 41st, 42nd over.
Right. There's this one interview with Muhammad Ali, right? And they talk about, how did you become the greatest of all time? And what's your training regimen? He said, I trained to stay away from the girls. I trained to stay away from the parties. I trained to stay away from the liquor. I trained to stay away from gambling. Because that's the way it happens, Nick. It doesn't happen like you said, oh, I'm just going to go to some town and find myself a guy. What happens is you fall into those vices, and everybody knows the story of Sonny Liston throwing that fight with Muhammad Ali, right? And he was indebted to the mob. He was it's been proven. Now, Ali would have beat him regardless, but Sonny Liston threw the fight because, again, he was indebted to the wrong people. You get with gambling, that's why character is such an important thing, because once you become compromised, Nick, they'll find you. And one bookie knows another bookie knows another bookie. That stuff is all ran by organized crime. And it's as simple as this. Yeah, that guy's compromised. Throw him a call. You know what I mean? And again, the fact that his name was already involved in it, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I truly believe, watching this right now, that's brutal, bro. I can't believe that happened. With that being said, pressure is also a heck of a thing. And you're absolutely right. The batter is at a disadvantage, but so is the bowler. Nick, I've told stories about, my son who plays college football now, played high school baseball. And many a times we saw pitchers on our team, including himself, right? Practice, games, normal games, whatever. These guys could throw strikes blindfolded, literally could throw strikes blindfolded. Big playoff game, a whole bunch of parents in the stands, scouts. These guys can't find a plate. They're all over the place because those nerves, you know what I'm saying? The nerves really does eat you up. And, in American sports, we call it the yips. I don't know if there's a word for it. Let us know. In cricket, when a guy just cannot find especially the bowlers, cannot find their release point, they're just all over the place. And they probably done it. We watch those videos where bowlers are so precise, they can take the bottle cap off of a bottle with a bouncer. But then it seems like they can't, they're in a game in the World Cup and pressure, and why? We've seen that so many times, and you say, what is this, match fixing? No, you're right. Nerves does get to you. So to your point, Nick, both players there are at a disadvantage, and so is the batter. But I would say that the bowler is at more of a disadvantage than a batter. Because of that, those nerves get to you. You can't really make a mistake at that point, right? It's a tie game. You can't give up another run. It's got to be dot or wicket. That's a lot of pressure, man. Man, South Africa fans, that's a heartbreak. I feel bad. Sup, I'm sorry, man. That's my dude. What up, Sup? Much love. Throw him a shout out. Because he's like me. Nick fans. Not Nick as in Nicholas, my co-host here. We're talking about the Knicks, the New York Knicks, who make all their fans suffer. It's hard being a Knicks fan.
No,
it's hard.
You don't get to do this. You don't get to do a Nick rant right now. You don't get to do a Knicks rant right now. No.
South Africa, tell me, is it hard being a South African fan? Sup, hit me up in the comments. Say, yeah, I cry myself to sleep at night sometimes. Just sit in the dark corner, listen to "Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend," while I'm just wiping the tears. Because it's got to be hard. Nick, that's a heartbreaker. Even this year, to lose like that, you're like, what? It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard.
Again, I know what it's about to root for a team that shows consistently. I have several, not just one. It is extremely hard. It's extremely difficult. I absolutely do. It's heartbreaking. And the stupid thing is we come back for more. We come back for more every single time. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? And sometimes I do think, like, sports, I know it's life for me and so many of us, but it really doesn't really matter, right? Even though it does to us. Like, how much less gray hairs, how much less, anxiety and stress would I have in my life if I just was one of those guys who's like, I'm not into sports. It's hard for me to respect those kind of people, but still, like, what if I was one of those people? Let us know what you think about this video, about this debacle. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I don't want to harp more on South Africa because this happened 23 years ago, and I'm sure The pain is
Stop.
real. For those
It happened
Australians,
23 minutes again. It happened 23 minutes ago in the World Cup this year.
Okay,
Match
stop.
after match.
Not on that level. Hey, Netherlands. At least Australia.
USA could beat the Netherlands. No, they couldn't.
No,
I mean,
they
maybe.
they actually,
Maybe.
if they could have beat them, they would have went and got their spot in that early stage there. But let us know what you think about it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Come back next week for another Cricket Tuesday. And until next time.
Match fixing!
I knew you were going to do it.